everybody, I am here today to try a new video series. I know I do this a lot, keep coming up with new series, and I promise I'll continue with the other ones I do, such as WTF. I'm actually working on a new game for that, and first time I'm going to be doing a new video of that as well. But today I'd like to talk about people I've met over the years. You know, you see these stories on the news and everything of these fascinating people, but there's always someone in your life that you come across that you will never forget them. And it's kind of a shame that other people don't get to experience the same thing you have when you have met this person. So I want to talk about one person, actually two people that I met a long time ago that they really stuck with me, and it was really funny. And it was actually a very nice, heartwarming experience. You see, when I was 19, I worked at Walmart. And it was one of those 24-hour ones, and it was just a nightmare working there. I was a cart pusher. That's all I did. I wandered up and down the parking lots, collecting people's carts and bringing them all in. That's what I did for 6 hours a day. It was a bloody nightmare. And as you can imagine, when you work at Walmart, you come across hundreds of fascinating people. By fascinating, I mean complete psychotic lunatics. Working with the public is always a nightmare. But these two people are an exception to that rule. I was working one day during the summer, and this beaten up old car drives into the parking lot, and these two bikers, or they look like bikers without the motorcycle, but they had, you know, the leather vests, the patches, and the pins. Not like punk, but I'm talking about like real biker look. And these guys were like clearly rednecks. But, you know, biker rednecks is the best way I can describe them. And I say this with good intention. I'm not demeaning these two. I'd never do that in my life. So anyway, this husband and wife, and they're probably in their mid-50s or so, come in, and he has a ponytail and the little goatee that goes like this, and she's a dirty blonde with a bandana tied in her ponytail. And they grab two shopping carts from me. And I watch these people, and they go into the store, but instead of continuing further into the store, they make an immediate left. And they go into the little Walmart arcade. I'm sure you guys have seen them, where they have the claw machine, or a arcade machine, maybe Metal Slug, or maybe a shooting game. And I watched as the husband, he takes out a $50 bill, and he hands it to his wife. And he says, "Honey, go get me ones." And that caught me off guard. I'm like, he wants 50 ones. What is he going to do with 50 ones in our little arcade? And I'm going back in and out of the store as this is going on. And I noticed that the man has never left the claw machine. In fact, he's already halfway filled his cart with toys from the claw machine. And I started paying attention to him. And sure enough, this man was a master at the claw machine. He was just picking up toys with every dollar he put in. And he started filling up his cart, and when that cart got filled, he started working on the next one. He literally emptied out at least half of our claw machine. And then he just grabbed his cart, and they were ready to leave the store. And I approached him, and I just out of morbid curiosity, I told the guy, "Sir, if you don't mind me asking, what's with the toys in the claw machine? I mean, is this a hobby of yours? You're obviously very good at it. That was really cool watching you win the claw machine." And he looked at me right in the eyes with a big smile on his face. And he said that he lost his job a couple of months ago. And this was the only way he could get Christmas presents for his kids and his nephews and nieces. And that really took me by surprise. And I thought that was fantastic. And even to this day, I remember that, because it was just one of those things you hear about on the internet, but you never experience. Someone down on their luck, but they still want to give to their family. Even if it's something small like a stuffed animal. And one of the reasons I remember him so well, I mean, besides the story, was as he was leaving, he smiled and waved to me. And I came over to his car, and he handed me a stuffed hedgehog. And he said, Merry Christmas. And I still got the hedgehog. It's hanging off my ceiling fan in my kitchen. And I just thought, you know, you run into so many negative people when you work at retail, and here's somebody who just wants to give to his family. And that was really cool. And, you know, I'll never forget that guy. I never learned his name or his wife's name. I'll never forget the day that I met that dude. And if he's out there somewhere still, you know, being his awesome self, I really hope he got his job, a new job, or his job back, and I hope his family's taking care of him. So, it's just a happy thought to share with everybody in this first episode of People I've Met. And I hope you've enjoyed the story. Thank you very much.